Okay, so this is going to be a reading for my Aries, okay? Or more so, Aries risings, okay? This would mean that you would have Taurus placed in your second house, okay? So you could be an Aries rising, you could be something else, but this is more so for the people that have Taurus that is transiting their second house during this lunar eclipse, okay? Now, the second house is all about finances, stability, comfort, wealth, security. So it's all about personal resources. So over the last 2 years, from 2019, from November 2021, around November 19th, it could have been themes of finances, stability, wealth, and security that has come up for you, right? There could have been issues in regards to your personal finances, how much money it is that you make, or maybe, just your personal self-value, maybe some mental health issues that came up because of the lack of resources or the lack of money. Maybe you gained a lot of money, maybe you lost a lot of money, maybe you had a hard time maintaining money, okay? But the last 2 years have taught you about finances and what it is that you need in order to feel secure. So in terms of this week, in the lunar eclipse that is happening, the final story that we are telling ourselves that is finally, coming to an end, you want to buckle up for a destined change around your finances and your money. This could be a big win around your income that comes in. For instance, you may now find that you get a lucrative raise, you could get a job offer, or there could even be like a new client that comes in. However, you want to make sure that you watch your expenses, okay? You want to make sure that you put whatever lessons that you've learned over the last few years into practice so that you don't end up feeling drained. That is what the last 2 years have taught you about, is how your income affects your overall health and, basically making sure that you're doing what you need to do in order to be secure, okay? Now, the energies that came out for you, we have the Three of Swords in reverse, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, and we have the Lovers. So this tells me that you've been in a energy of feeling like, woe is me, definitely feeling like, whatever has happened to you has happened for you, not necessarily to you. And you might have been feeling as though like, okay, well, this is how things are always going to be. This is how things are destined to be, right? And you need to realize that your money and your self-worth are two different things. Don't allow your financial worth to affect your personal worth, right? Because money comes and goes. Money comes and goes. That is the biggest lesson that we've learned, right? All you can do is make sure that you're secure in certain areas. You have your savings set up. You have a backup plan set up. You have your practical plans set up. But at the same time, don't allow it to affect your mental health, right? Because that's when the negative self-talk creeps in. That's when, all of the hopes and the fears and whatnot comes in. And you might have been in a place where you felt like, okay, I can't be in anything harmonious until my money and shit is together. And the message that we have from Spirit is to be fair. This is about balance. This is about justice. This is a need to consider the options. Injustice and inequality are a part of life, but they do not have to define your experience, okay? So this is a time when you may observe an injustice, righted and fairly addressed. Perhaps you come to the rescue of someone else, or you are called to answer for a personal slight. You will be amazed by the sense of power that surges through you when you stand up for yourself and for others. This also indicates a good time to advocate for others who are less fortunate. Choose your cause and commit to it because you can make a difference. One thing is for certain, if fairness is your intention, the situation will be resolved for the highest good of all concerned through acts of kindness and empathy and courage. And to me, it feels like you're about to be made whole. It feels like Spirit is telling you, like, listen, you're about to be made whole. Those of you that feel like you've gone through a lot, you've lost a lot, but you've gained a lot of lessons. And if you've learned those lessons, now it's time for the rewards. Go to my website, thealigningsouls.com, to make sure that you book your personal reading while they are 50% off up until Sunday. Take advantage of that. All of that information is down in the description box below.